Hello bookish friends in the internet, welcome back to my channel. My name is Drew. This is going to be part 2 of me trying to record this video because we're having terrible lighting today. Yay. Anyways, today is going to be my ambitious September TBR. I know I'm already ambitious enough for September because I have 3 readathons I'm participating in. I'm doing Season-a-thon Academy, which is hosted by Mel, Kaylani, and Clint. I'm participating in Series September. That's hosted by Krista over at Books and Jams. And then I'm doing Becca's from Becca and the Books Bookopoly-a-thon that she's doing, which I've already have videos up for all of those. They should all be up on my channel already. This will be coming up on this coming Friday. So I'm very ambitious this month. I have a lot of book clubs that I want to participate in. I have a ton of buddy reads that I'm doing with my friends that I love so much. And I have 3 books here that I need to read and review for Jamie for over at Rockstar Book Tours. Who, if you guys don't know who she is, go check her out. She's amazing. She hosts a lot of great book tours, mostly works with Disney books. So if you love anything that Disney has been releasing, go check her out. I need to pull up one book because I don't have it on me yet because they don't know when the book is coming out actually. So let me find the book on Goodreads real quick. I should have done this before we filmed. So the first book that I need to read and review for you guys for the month of September. So let's just jump into my TBR, shall we? Without further ado, housekeeping out of the way, let's hit that like and subscribe and turn your notification on so you don't miss any new videos coming from me soon. But yes, I cannot wait to start doing this. So first book we have is Spells for the Lost Things. I was trying to read it backwards where you guys can see it. This is by Jenna Evan Welsh, the same author who wrote Love and Gelato, which I read and actually really enjoyed. So I'm excited for this one. I was excited when Jamie mentioned that she was doing a tour for this one. So I don't have it quite yet. I think it comes out, yeah, it comes out at the end of September 27th. So maybe that's why I don't have the book yet. But I do have 2 September 6th releases here that I want to talk about with you. First book is going to be Raising the Horsemen by Serena Valentino. I almost thought I said the wrong title, but I didn't. I don't know too much about this book. I just know it's by Serena Valentino, which I read books from before. She did the Villain series, and I read quite a few of those, and I really love them. So I can't wait to read this one. It says, every family has secrets. Cats just happen to be headless. Like, what tagline is that? This comes out September 6th, and I'm so excited for this. Thank you, Jamie and Disney Books, for sending this a finished copy my way. I'm gonna set these on the ground. Next is gonna be another book from Disney that's out on September 6th, and that is Sewer Boatin's Guide to Vampire Hunting. I don't know if I said that name right. I'm gonna have to wait till I get an audiobook for it. But this is by Roseanne A. Brown. Oh my god, I cannot speak today. This is the same author who wrote A Song of Wraith and Ruins duology, which I still need to finish. I loved A Song of Wraith and Ruins and gave it 5 stars, and I own book 2 on my shelf over here behind me, and now I have her debut middle grade novel, and I cannot wait to read this. And also, this is going to be part of my new TBR game. I am going to announce it here. I have a new TBR game, so I don't know if you guys get Owl Crate, but in one of the past Owl Crate box, there was a bunch of cards like these in there that was for like a game, but I'm not going to be using it for like the game that they're supposed to use it for. I'm going to use them as monthly challenges. I'm going to pick 10 out each month and correlate the book with that challenge, and then once I do complete it, I'll put those challenges back and pick new ones, so on and so on. So yeah, I'm very excited to show you what these are. Those aren't going to be shown until the end of this video, so stay tuned. But this one is very brand new. It comes out September 6th. And for this, I'm using upcoming releases. So that will be the challenge I will be fulfilling for this one. So, yay. Going on to, let's see, TBR Knockout, which is hosted by Melanie over at Completely Melanie. The TBR Knockout is read a book with red, orange, and yellow on the cover, and then also read a book with flowers on the cover, I believe, or leaves on the cover. I can't remember which one. But I have 2 books for the red, orange, and yellow, and it's actually perfect because they're both similar. And so we have Feather and Flames by Livi Blackburn. I don't know too much about this. I read book 1 of the series last month and really enjoyed it. So I can't wait to dive into book 2, and hopefully book 3 comes out sometime soon. But yeah, there's obviously flames everywhere. So red and orange on here. Not so much yellow, but there is red and orange, so we love that. Another book that has red, orange, and yellow on here is Together We Burn by Isabel Ignazis. I'm buddy reading this with my friend Lori over at the Chatty Bookworm here on BookTube. We both got this from our Owl Crate, and so I am buddy reading this with my friend Lori, and I cannot wait to see what this one is about, and hopefully I'll love it because I tried reading her other book and couldn't get into it. Next is for the buzzword readathon. The buzzword for September is dark and light. And so I have 2 options here for dark. I have Daisy Darker by Alice Feeney. This is Alice Feeney's newest adult thriller that she released recently. I'm buddy reading this with my friend Sydney. We both have this from Book of the Month, so we're excited to get another Book of the Month option off our shelves. And then this one I'm also buddy reading with my friend Lori, and that is A Dark and Hollow Star by Ashley Shuttleworth. I'm actually very excited for this. This seems like something I would love so much. It is very chunky though, so I'm kind of nervous to be reading all these big books that I have, especially because I have Priory on my TBR. Like, oh my god, who am I? But this is the first book in a brand new series, and I know book 2 just came out recently, so excited to hopefully binge read this. And then for leaves/plants on the cover for Melanie's challenge, I picked The Gilded Cage by Letty Noni. This is the second installment of the Prison Healer trilogy. I don't know the actual name for the trilogy, but the first book is called The Prison Healer. I read that back in December of last year, and I actually loved it, gave it 5 stars. So I'm excited to binge read this series as well in the month of September. I own The Blood Trader, which is the 3rd installment, so I cannot wait to pick that one up. And then this one is Twin Crowns by Catherine Doyle and Catherine Weber. This is the first book in a new fantasy series. I'm not sure how many they're going to be, but I just know this is one that I pre-ordered earlier this year, and I just now getting around to it. And of course there's a bunch of leaves and flowers on the cover, so we love that. And then going back to buzzword, we have for light, I have The Light in the Hidden Place by Shannon Cameron. This is a historical fiction book that's been sitting on my TBR for a while. Don't know if I'll get to it, but this is an option in case anyone else is having this book. And then this one, I'm stretching it a little bit. It is An Emotion of Great Delight. Does it count? I don't know. We'll see. I'm counting it because it's short and I need some contemporary books right now. So this is going to count for the buzzword of light because there's light right there. I know it's stretching it a bit, but I'm going to read this. This is by Tahira Mafi. I know I'm going to love this, and hopefully I don't cry in this one like I did with her last contemporary novel. Next is the book club picks that I'm participating in. Barnes & Noble book club pick is Belladonna by Adeline Grace, which comes out tomorrow, which my copy will be coming sometimes in the mail. So I don't own that yet, but I definitely am very excited that that was the YA book club pick. The book club pick for the book troupe that's run by Gabby Reads, and Lala's book club from Books and Lala Both of them are reading The It Girl by Ruth Greer. I own this, and obviously I have it from Book of the Month, so I'm excited to get another Book of the Month option off. My book club, for Queer Reads book club, we are reading A Girl's Guide to Love and Magic by Debbie Regard. I think is how you say it. This sounds amazing. It's a YA contemporary set in a small town trying to set a pride parade or something like that. I'm not too sure too much about this book. Honestly, we just saw the cover and we saw how diverse this read was, so we wanted to diverse ourselves in our literature. So we're very excited to read this. And then 2 buddy reads I am doing with my friend Taylor. We are buddy reading finally Steal With Me by Jessica Casolo. This is the 3rd and final book in this trilogy as well. I'm so excited to finally be reading this because I read book 2 earlier this year and absolutely loved it. So I can't wait to see what book 3 has. And then this one is a little bit out of mine and Taylor's comfort zone. Well, mostly Taylor's, I think, but it would be in my comfort zone. Defy the Night by Bridget Kemmerer. This is the first book in a new trilogy by her. I know book 2, Defy the Dawn, comes out in September as well, so I have that one pre-ordered from Barnes & Noble. Hopefully it will come the day it release. But overall, very excited to buddy read this with my friend Taylor. Didn't even say her name. And now on to the challenges that we have here. I picked 10 of them out, so I'm going to show you the books and then I'll show you what the challenges are for. So for this one, Violet Made of Thorns, the challenge was for book titles with colors in them, and obviously violet is a color. This one I got from Owl Crate recently, so very excited for that. Next one is The Feeling of Falling in Love by Mason Deaver, which I haven't shown off on my channel yet. This is the first time you'll see it. But it's for fictional parents, and I'm like, it's a YA contemporary. There has to be fictional parents in here. If not, I'm gonna be mad. Next is For the Throne by Hannah Whitten. This is the 2nd and final book in this duology. And for this challenge I had was fictional animals, and there's a wolf in here because it's a Beauty and the Beast retelling. So obviously wolf is a fictional animal and a real animal, so we love that. Next is Iron Widow by this author that I can't say her name properly. I'm so sorry, but this book is gonna complete the challenge of books featuring rebellions and uprising, and according to my Google search, that's what this book has, and I was very excited to see that this book was on that Google list. Next is Majesty, book 2 in the American Royals trilogy. I have book 3 on my shelf. This is going for fictional royals, and obviously this whole series is about royals, so definitely another series I could binge read this month. And again, it's another contemporary novel, which is fantastic with all these fantasy books I've been reading. Next book on my TBR is My Imaginary Mary by Cynthia Han, Brody Ashton, and Jody Meadows. This is the 2nd book in the series as well. And this challenge is for retelling, myth, fairy tales, etc. And this is a reimagining of Frankenstein, so very curious to see. And I know this is a little bit of historical fiction as well, so 2 historical fiction books on my shelf. Next is gonna be, I think, it fell, is books adapted into film. I picked Long Live the Pumpkin Queen by Shay Earnshaw. This one I forgot to show off in my August book haul, so first time you're seeing this in this video. Pumpkin Queen based on Sally Thorne from Nightmare Before Christmas. So definitely gonna read and then watch the movie afterwards, and that stack is gonna fall. Next book on my TBR is Only on the Weekends by Dean Atta, who's the author of The Black Flamingo, which I borrowed from my library and absolutely loved it. I don't own a copy of it yet, sadly, but that's going to change soon. This is for the challenge, a book that will make you cry. I I think this might make me cry just because it is a LGBT contemporary novel and it also its own voices, and I don't know, something about this book, this summary sounds like it's gonna make me cry, so we'll see if it does. And then the final book on my ambitious September TBR is Beasts of Ruin by Ayanna Gray. I wasn't going to pick this book for any of my challenges just because I've already had it on my September, there's, I think it's Serious TBR and Bookopoly-a-thon, which is kind of weird that I did that. But the book that this challenge is fulfilling is book published this year. And obviously this just came out this year, so fulfills that challenge and hopefully I'll get to it. So yeah, I'm not going to hold up all these books because it's pretty ambitious and it's a heavy stack. But those are all the books I'm thinking of reading in the month of September. Now that I'm looking at it, it's literally almost to my head. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a big thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button. Turn your notification on so you don't miss any new videos coming every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday around 8 a.m. my time, which is Pacific Standard Time. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to better read any of these books with me, please let me know down below and I'll chat with you guys down in the comments. Love you guys. Bye.